So when Nimal suggested a weekend away, I said, that sounds fantastic. So we packed our bags and we headed off to Newstead.
Well, my dear, you know what I say whenever we're exploring a new place. To get to know it, head to the dead centre of town. To the cemetery! Well, cemeteries often provide good remnant habitat because they've often got some old mature trees left there, and obviously the area doesn't get developed. So they're often actually pretty good spots for bird watching and other nature study. One of the attractions of Newstead Cemetery is actually the gully that runs just past the cemetery, because that's a site for nesting for rainbow bee-eaters. We're a little bit late for that. There are still bee-eaters around, but the young would have fledged, so they're no longer using the area as a nesting site, but that might be a good thing to come back for sometime in later in the year, spring or early summer. We've just heard a barking owl calling. It's one of the rarer male species in Victoria. More common in northern Australia, but quite rare down here, so we're pretty keen to see one. Well, amazing. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and a couple of barking owls started calling, and I managed to track them to this huge grey box tree behind me. I don't know if you can see it because there's not much light yet, but I was standing under the tree while both birds were calling, which was a pretty amazing experience. Fantastic. I'm at Rise and Shine Bushland Reserve on the outskirts of Newstead. Beautiful morning. It's always exciting to be somewhere new, especially when you know it's going to be a good spot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's here. This area was used for gravel extraction, and it's left its mark on the landscape. You can see these sort of raised hummocks with trees on them, and it's the areas in between those where the ground's basically been cut away to extract the gravel, leaving behind these little islands.